Okay, I think it's working now.
I think Pokemon Go is still working too.
No, I don't mean your Pokemon games. I mean the recording equipment for the podcast that we do.
Oh, right. But
Speaking of which, welcome to the Brooks and Zach 100 Years podcast. I'm Brooks.
And I almost caught myself another Squirtle.
That's Zach.
And I only have a Charmander in Pokemon Go.
And that's Josh. They're playing their Pokemon games.
Look, the way to win an election is to chill and play Pokemon Go. Servers are down. All right, let's...
Yeah, that's how Kennedy won, man.
What, the servers being down?
Yes.
Oh.
I mean, for most of human history, the servers were down.
Yeah,
yes.
see?
So, anyway, for those who don't listen on a week-to-week basis, last week, in order to dispel some ghosts in our apartment, we burned it down. So we no longer have a place to live, but Brooks Nicholas Zach, my employer, who's running for president of our town of Crimopolis against Josh Yaskovich right here.
Yeah, King of Kings, yo.
Yaskovich 2018, maybe.
Woo,
The election is in a few weeks.
We got...
Right, 2019. We got it.
Yep.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling some job security here. Anyway, he's been kind enough to provide me, one of his employees, with a temporary place to stay, which is this motel room right here.
Motel room.
That
It's
guys...
only got one Mormon Bible in here. Fucking dumb.
Yeah, so what if it has 2 beds?
Yeah,
and a couch?
Mini fridge that is filled of stuff.
Yeah, I don't even want it.
Yeah, I don't want those M&Ms.
You guys already emptied the fridge.
Well, look, if you're gonna call us out like that...
Yeah, you're gonna be an asshole about it. Jeez.
And these two are now bumming off of me and my hotel room.
Bumming off implies that, this isn't a debt being repaid. Back when I had a job and was paying for the very terrible apartment that I was paying with rats.
Those frosted tips aren't free, bitch.
Yeah.
By the way, Zach has frosted tips.
There's no way you can prove that.
Your Pokemon character does. I know that.
Yeah, my Pokemon character in Pokemon Go has frosted tips
So
as well.
it's matching. It's matching.
It's matching, yeah.
Like I just said, audience, you can't prove that that's not true, so...
The carpet matches the artificial drapes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes? Oh, fuck.
So, how have you guys been this past week? How's the election going?
I have never eaten better, I've never slept better, and I have never lived in a nicer community.
I've lost a lot of weight, mainly because there's no food to eat.
Well, we ate all the food.
We ate all the food.
Yeah. But I mean, it was better food than what we normally eat, which is rats.
And I found out that bump that was in my stomach, just another rat.
Oh, wait. Like, on the outside or on the inside?
On the inside.
On the inside. Was it an alive rat?
Josh, you gotta remember to chew, man.
No, man, one night I was just sleeping and a rat crawled in my ear. Crimopolis stuff. It just happens. It happens. Don't look at me like I'm a weirdo.
You're not a weirdo. It does happen.
Yeah.
I was wondering, because I remember that, we got up, and I turned to Josh, I'm like, hey, how do you want your eggs today? And his ear was gaping open, and blood was flowing out, and I'm like, Josh?
I remember when I wanted to show you that tattoo on my stomach, and there were little claw marks digging out of my stomach.
Yeah.
Totally thought it was the flu. Turns out, a rat in my stomach. Who knew?
See, I suspected a rat in your stomach, but I didn't tell you because I was hoping that we'd have an alien situation.
Oh.
Where
we'd kill you?
No, you don't understand. I would invite over a bunch of my work friends, and then we'd be like, "Hey, we're just having a party." She's like, "And Josh is enjoying it," and then
we're all eating dinner,
and then you fall over on the table, and the rat pops out, and then
it hides off into the drapes,
and then he escapes, and eventually grows into a big rat, and everyone's terrified. I'm like, "Got you, I got you,
spook scare, I got you,
I got you,
spaghetti."
It was just a prank, bro.
Tim and Eric references.
Zach's taking a call.
Yeah, he takes my calls for me.
Yeah, live during the podcast.
Yeah, sorry, it was just, it's not important, it's just,
Was it that thing?
Yeah, it's the latest scheme to make you president.
Code word, Zach,
yeah, no, it's the eagle...
It doesn't fucking matter now, you just said it!
No, the eagle leaving the basement.
Oh, god damn it.
Is that?
Do you wanna share with the class? You know?
No, I think
The class will fucking kill you.
I can't. He said he'd kill me.
No,
I mean, I don't know. He said he'd Colombian necktie. Is that the color?
No, what?
What?
That's worse. People know what that is.
What were we talking about?
Oh shit. I wanted to bring this up, but I always keep forgetting it. We're kind of like in this grace period of me being on the show because the last times I've just been so fucking tired and exhausted, and I'm in that groggy state where I just say anything.
Right.
Isn't that your perpetual state of being?
No. Well, you can tell, but recently I've been getting some good sleep.
Oh, that's good.
How come? What changed?
I have no idea. I've just been like, all right.
Got that rat removed. That's
Yeah, I got the rat removed. That's what's been keeping me up. Yeah. So it's like I go to bed at like 11 now. Wake up at like fucking 7. It's fine.
That's very normal.
Normal sleep schedule.
Good.
You did it.
Would you like to share with the audience what your previous sleep schedule was like?
Oh yeah, it's like go to bed at like 5 a.m. and wake up at like 10 o'clock at night, and then just randomly wake up. Sometimes there were just days where I never saw the sun. Never ever saw the sun.
And then the worst would be when we would need to record this podcast.
Yeah, and I just woke up.
And we would actually forcibly have to wake you up.
Yeah.
I remember there was at least one time when either one of us or both of us were at your house ready to pick you up, and I actually went up to your window and threw like sticks.
I was willing to wait. Brooks was already throwing the sticks at you.
You're not the first person to do that.
Because we got shit to do. We gotta get going. I threw the sticks, and I kept missing. And then when I started hitting your window with the sticks, and it worked. You came out. You were naked, but you you opened your window. And it's just like, what do you want? And we got this shit to do.
Like a fucking crack house.
I'm the crack house.
Oh, God.
Apparently, there's so much great material that we don't use because it's personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's too personal of information. Also, when the air conditioning goes.
Yeah. If only we were recording for any of that.
Yeah, that would have been great. You guys missed a primo conversational.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Primo conversational.
All right, so real quick, so we can move on to other dumb bullshit.
Okay.
So last night. All right, so this is what the dream was, right?
Yeah.
All right, it was all of these things in one at the same time. I was watching Interstellar 2 with a bunch of convicted criminals at the Republican convention while waiting for Brooks to sell me marijuana. All at the same time. And Interstellar 2, not that great.
Well, I mean,
the effects weren't all that good.
Right.
Really? I mean, I would have figured like the effects would have been spectacular.
Yeah.
It wasn't by Nolan. It was produced by Nolan. It wasn't
produced by Nolan.
Who
directed it?
I don't remember who the director was, but I remember reading the credits.
It's a Zack Snyder joint.
yeah. No,
just like how Quentin Tarantino produced Man with the Iron Fists. That was a terrible movie.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
It was.
I never watched it though.
Oh, I watched it. Oh no.
Oh no.
And the way Brooks was gonna give me the marijuana, was it was in this little like plastic Wobbuffet. The Pokemon, you know what I'm talking about. Wobbuffet, that thing.
What's with the fucking Pokemon?
And fucking Marco Rubio was talking to me too. He was like, "Oh, so what do you think of the election?" I'm like, "Well, I mean, you're not Ted Cruz." And then he was like, "Haha!" And then he walked away, and I was like, "I fucking hate that guy."
Like you lean over to like a convicted murderer.
That's exactly what I did. I was like, "I fucking hate that guy." And the guy was like, "Yeah, me too."
I don't know how to decipher dreams well enough, but at
that
one
just
point
means I hate Republicans and I belong in jail.
My thing is like I can usually decipher the dreams and like generally what they mean. I just can't remember the dreams.
Yeah.
Like I'll be like, that was an interesting dream. Too bad I don't know what it was.
Oh man.
Like you have that thing where you wake up and you remember the feeling that the dream gave you.
Because you shake up. Make up you wanted to, right?
What are you doing?
That
song. Are you having a stroke?
A little bit.
But
you said wake up, and then there was that song.
Oh, okay.
I don't know that song.
Well, you wake up and you remember the feeling that the dream gave you, and like vaguely the events of it, but you can never you can't out loud say what they were.
No, yeah.
I just know sometimes I have dreams and then I wake up just very angry at a specific person and I can't remember why. I'm like, they did something.
Is that why you hate me so much?
No. You're never in my dreams, Brooks. Don't worry.
Oh shit!
Just my nightmares.
It's funny because my dream that I had last night, I'm fairly certain you were in it.
Yeah?
I just can't remember what it was. It's the thing where it's like several different dreams where it leads into the next one, and I can't remember any of them.
As far as remembering dreams go, I've been doing pretty well because I've actually been able to start doing what the fuck is it? Where you can control your dreams.
I gotta find a new location for us to record because this is oof.
That's why he gave it to us, probably, for all the noises that are being had.
After August, you can probably do it in my basement.
Really?
Because we have a studio down there that's just full of my dad's clothes, and like no one uses it. I'm like, I'm just gonna take this. Like, get this shit out.
It'll probably be easier too, because then.
Are you talking about Operation Exodus?
Operation Exodus that will happen this August.
You see, my basement is good for like hanging out and everything, but not because of like all the different noises and stuff. It's not necessarily good for like
recording.
The recording. So like we're always stopping and starting.
Yeah, lucid dreaming.
Lucid dreaming. Thank you. That's what I was thinking.
I knew that immediately. I just forgot what we were talking about.
Yeah. I've been trying to do that, and I've been able to do it pretty well.
Keep going. I'm just gonna name your Charmander.
Yeah, I can't decide anything. You just do it for me.
Okay.
But for some reason, and this is the only place I've been able to control my dreams because I guess I know immediately when I'm there, it's a dream. Don't fall asleep. I'm right here.
I'm not. I'm trying to lucid along with you.
I have been dreaming a lot about a fucking. What the hell did you name it?
That's what I named it, Charmander.
Thank you. That is perfect.
I'm surprised that's not a censored word.
I totally won't rename it later.
That's fine.
I wouldn't be surprised if they don't know what smegma is.
Well, anyway, back to the lucid dream.
Yeah, so just to finish this up, I've been dreaming that I keep going to the same huge department store that, like, it looks like there's walls, but every time I walk to a new aisle, there's, like, a new aisle that generates, and I always fucking go to the toys section, and there's, like, two sections I always, like, spend most time in. It's in the Jurassic Park, like, alright, so they have, like, a section... Alright, so it's like a regular department store. It's like a bunch of other crazy shit, like, like a Walmart.
Right.
But, like, they have a huge toy section with, like, not only toys, but, like action figures you'd see at, like, a comic book store, models and shit like that.
Right.
And they have a section dedicated to movies, like, movie action figures, and they have a section dedicated to, like, dinosaurs for some reason. And it always bothers me, because every time I go there, I go to the movie section, and I go to the dinosaur section, and I always think to myself, like, shouldn't the Jurassic Park toys be also with the fucking, like, dinosaur toys? Or should they just, like, fucking get rid of all this shit? Because people need, like...
Is this what you do in your lucid dreams?
Yeah, I'm walking around a department store complaining, and I'm like, look, man, I'm looking for fucking Old Spice shampoo, and I'm spending most of my time in the fucking movie action figure aisle.
It's funny. It's just like, there are two big toy sections in the store. One dedicated to movies, one dedicated to dinosaurs. Two things that you may be a fan of. I wonder why.
Yeah. But, like, I think what it means is I hate capitalism and I want to burn it down and steal all the toys.
I get it.
Yeah. I don't know, it's weird. But, like, I also go, like...
Get it.
But it's also, like, I also go to, like, the fucking food section. I'm like, there's nothing here that I want. And then I go to the clothes section. I'm like, there's nothing here that looks good on me. Because I'm, like, fat and have pregnant lady arms. And then, like, I'll occasionally see, like, you or Zach or, like Carmine or, like, other friends of mine just walking around the store. And I go, hey, Zach. And you're like, what's up? And you're, like, all the way at the other end. And I go to talk to you. And then you just kind of, like, walk into another aisle. And then you're gone. So I hate capitalism is what it's trying to say.
Oh, okay.
I want to make a movie that's like David Lynch.
I do
movie.
too, Brooks.
Like,
I want to
like
make movies.
I don't know. I think I also want to make horror films. I want to make so many movies.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I want to make like some kind of horror film where it's sort of like that dream thing where like you're in a location you're not too sure about and you see these people and you're just like, hey, what's going on? And they just walk and they disappear and you're just like, ah, shit.
Oh, he sees the Twilight Zone. I should have punched that Rod Sterling when I saw him.
Do you know? Like for me, what's harder more than anything when trying to describe
is your
something?
Dick.
Well,
yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Nice try.
That's broken.
Yup. Brooks Nicholas X.
He tried to do that when I had like water in my hands. It was kind of awkward.
Yeah, well, that's all right.
But
we're gonna brush this off.
The hardest thing for me to describe when talking about either a movie or a story I want to write,
dream.
or a dream, or like anything.
That's why those two are connected.
Or anything
Just
I
like in
want
the
to.
Odyssey of
Just
Bill,
shut the fuck
trying to
up.
keep
Shut the fuck
dreaming
up.
of
I'm
the
trying
same
to describe something. well, it's hardest to describe things I want to create when it comes to a mood. Like a mood is the hard, like a feeling, like a general feeling.
I can
of
tell how
the film.
precise you are about explaining things
When he
because
does
when
this.
he pinches his fingers together.
Okay, so when
This
I
is how close I want it.
His
So,
middle finger and his thumb just need
yeah,
to touch.
yeah,
They
it's
just,
just
I
like-
need to explain.
it's like pointer finger and thumb, and it's just like he's just like,
One
I
day-
want to explain.
One day you're gonna do that to a producer, and they're actually gonna punch you in the mouth.
They're going to punch
and
me.
they're like, "Get the fuck out of my house."
I have a very
It'll be
punchable
me.
face. I have a very punchable face.
Oh,
Something about it.
I don't know.
It just screams.
Maybe it's the fact that it's gotten punched so much.
Wear that tattoo on your head that says, "Please punch me, I'm a dumb faggot."
Yeah.
It could be
Yes,
that.
and yes, and.
Oh boy, these yes ands. I sure do love the yes and policy. That's my favorite part of this show.
Dun-dun-dun-dun. Oh,
Yeah.
Why am I making noises with my mouth? I got the fucking pocket sitcom thing for a reason.
Okay, not only do you have the pocket sitcom thing, but I also am able to add sound effects later on.
Yeah, but you never do because you fucking
Like that time, okay, I guess this episode is just entirely breaking the fourth wall. But last week, when we did the ghosts and everything, like when we're just like, oh, is that a ghost whale? And then you made a ghost noise. And then I remember later editing when I had the ghost noise and I put it in, and then immediately after you did your noise, I'm like, God damn it, Josh, that's staying in. You gotta look dumb.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It sounded like running water at first.
Why I can't hear you over my own applause?
Brooks, we have to kill him.
Anyway,
Damn.
so going back into the not fourth wall breaking thing. Here's a fucking studio audience. This is a motel room with us.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, wait, did you
Continue.
guys hear about the game Inside?
No, I didn't. Oh wait.
I knew
Yes,
the
I
game
have.
inside.
Yes, I
I know
have.
the
It's
Inside
an
game.
actual, it's made
I
by
was
the same
go-
people who made Limbo.
I was
Oh, I
going
thought you
through
were
my.
making a
Oh
joke.
yeah,
No,
you
not
can
this-
you can tell.
Yeah, it's
I was going
awesome.
through my Steam queue.
Yep,
the
it
one
came
where-
out today.
It came
I mean, I
out
love the
today.
game Limbo.
Yeah.
What's
It's on my
inside?
wish list, so when I have money, I'll probably get it.
I'm gonna buy it when I
So-
can.
okay, so
But
when
I'm
I
not running around playing Pokemon Go.
when I have
Getting in
money.
a car accident or getting punched.
Well, we
When,
don't
when I
have to
have money, here's the order of games: No Man's Sky #1,
Is that out
Overwatch no, when it comes out.
When does it come out?
August.
Oh, well.
Apparently, there's this broadcasting company in the UK called Sky. I didn't like
Yeah, I
that No
remember
Man's
that.
Sky used the word Sky in their thing, and they were
What
just
a bunch of assholes.
and they were just like it wasn't public that
It was
they
like
were.
the UK version of Comcast, pretty much.
Okay.
You know, they were the ones.
But it's the word sky.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were the company that held off on showing John Oliver's Brexit episode until
Oh,
after the
of
vote.
course.
Yeah, so they're kind
Yeah.
of pieces of shit.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Does Rupert Murdoch own them? Dun-dun-dun.
dun 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 dun.
You know that's from Futurama, right?
I know what it's like from. It's just whenever you make that, I immediately think
I know,
of
and then
the
I want to
Jurassic
hit you,
Park
and then I
thing.
want to hit you, and then I want to go buy all those Jurassic Park toys that are in my dreams. Because they have like a bunch of Velociraptor ones that don't exist in the real world, and they got
What
like
the-
articulation.
what
I'm
the
like,
fuck
I
was
can
that?
use this on my shelf. and
Anyway.
never touch it again.
Anyway, No Man's Sky is #1, and then Overwatch is #2. Doom is probably #3, and then everything.
Dune?
Doom.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, not Dune.
Doom. I mean, you can just borrow
No,
that.
no, fuck yeah, Doom. That's the proper response, Zach, you piece of shit.
I've never played a single Doom game in my entire
Look,
life.
the thing
They're
with Doom
great,
for me was
except
it was a very good just shooter, but it didn't really. It was I think the gimmick for it was, hey, yeah, here's the plot, and if you want, just run through the level.
That wasn't the gimmick. That was the beautiful thing about it.
No.
That there was no bullshit like other games. There's just like,
No.
you know what you're here for. We're giving it to you, and we're like the actual design of the game
I
is
didn't
better
like
than
it.
any of these other
I
dumb
didn't like
shooters.
that. Nah,
I
not to
didn't
me.
play it, so I
Well,
can't.
Zach doesn't like good things, so.
Yeah.
So which Doom game? All of them, or just like the new one?
The new one.
new
Well,
one.
the new one and the first two were also in that mentality.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, but the first one kind of was, the first one, and it didn't need to do anything else. But I don't know.
Well, the thing about the new
never
Doom
played it, so I
game,
don't have nothing
it's
to
like
say.
it has the thing it does, and it does it better than any other game that tries to do it. So that's the thing. So
I disagree. It didn't keep me entertained.
it's gonna keep me entertained all night, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, it's just I like.
I thought you touched that and it made the sound.
No.
That would be weird.
Yeah, it
It's
was...
spooky scary.
You see, with video games, I like the two extremes. I like either a lot of bullshit or no bullshit. What I mean by that is when it comes to a lot of bullshit, something like a Telltale game or Last of Us, where it's basically just a movie that you can control sometimes, but the story is really good, and I like those. Or no bullshit, where it's just, this is the game, you don't care about anything except the game, you're gonna play the game because the game is really good. I'm like, yes, thank you. I don't like those wishy-washy things.
Can you give me another
middle.
example that isn't Doom?
Well,
That
wait,
is
hold
that
on.
kind of game.
Oh yeah, do that. But also, what would be an example of like a in-between one?
Okay. Extreme one, like, I like older type things like Mario. Like, Mario's just like, yeah, there's this stuff going on, but, you know, the gameplay is the first thing. Like, it starts you, right at the game.
Right.
Simple stuff like that. For in-between things, like, Call of Duty.
Okay.
Like, I guess. That's, it's because,
I would
like...
even argue like Call of Duty is totally for the bullshit too.
Yeah, I mean, but I guess it
That's
has story if you
what I
want it.
mean. It's
Or
just
they're
like-
only for the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Right, well...
Like,
no, but the thing
I don't
is
know what
with-
serious person's like, oh man, do you see the storyline for Call
Well,
of Duty?
no, I don't.
Kevin Spacey!
That's what I mean as like an in the middle type of thing.
I know, but like
where
I wouldn't consider it in the middle.
where because they're not focusing on either thing, both of them are weak. The gameplay isn't all that great, and the story is not all that great.
Okay.
So either you focus a lot on the
I like
story,
zombies. That's
Again, like that's what only people are there for.
yeah.
right,
'Cause
right.
For me, that's because I think the thing with Doom for me is it doesn't have enough mechanics to it. It's just, it's just jump and shoot. But
Yeah.
the thing, like again with like Mario or something like that, it is just jumping and like for the Mario
Well,
Galaxy,
yeah, it's
it's
like
just
run and
spinning.
jump.
Yeah,
But
then why
you
don't
just have a bunch of different things you can incorporate with that. But with Doom, it's just, all right, now I'm just in a new setting. I can't jump any higher. I can't do anything different. It's just now the enemies are new enemies and they're coming at me and I have to shoot them just a bit more or in a different place. Now, again, it's
But
not
the-
a bad game. It's just not a game
the
for me.
constant the appeal of Doom is the constant, you know, action and everything, and the sort of blood pumping, like, you know, really like high adrenaline type of thing,
Yeah, I
where
get
it's just
that.
like, you know, it's just this like high octane type of deal. And like I only said Call of Duty because that was just like that's a really famous game. It's just what came to my mind at first. Basically, what I mean is like I like either all story or all gameplay. I don't like an in the middle where like both are weak. They're good games that blend. They're able to do both and
Yes.
everything. Obviously, there's always exceptions. There's
Yeah.
always going to be
Like Overwatch.
like
I mean, that one never really tells you the story. You can just jump in and play.
Yeah, that's
but
like-
if you want,
that's-
boom, all that lore.
That's why I consider a no bullshit type of thing where it's just like all the stuff is in the
There's
background
a lot of
where you don't.
bullshit in Overwatch. I'm gonna tell you, the fucking Genji bullshit.
My-
Goddamn.
Oh well,
deflecting
Zach
bull
doesn't like games that he's not good at. So
My thing is
Yeah.
like, I don't like games where it's like I'm watching a movie. That I just find like why am I even holding a fucking controller? Why did I even do this? Why didn't I just look up a let's play with no one talking and just watch this? Like why
See-
don't I just do that?
see, and that's understandable. But like I'm also in the camp where like there's like stuff like, you know, Last of Us and Telltale where it's just like mostly focusing on the story and like all that. But
Like
there's
I'm
also
totally cool with games having story. Like I'm absolutely fine with that. But like when it's like things that are just like literally cutscenes and like almost little to no gameplay, I'm like I should just like not even touch a controller.
I kind of still like that though, just because.
No,
even
I'm
though,
not saying like the
yeah,
stories are bad.
Yeah,
It's
but
just
like for Last of
that's
Us,
not
I
entertaining
understand
to me.
why a lot of people would hate Last of Us, but for me, it was because you could just influence it slightly, and you were
I
kind
never
of
played
experiencing.
Last
Oh,
of Us, so
okay.
I've got, like,
okay. So I'm in the camp. Like we sort of had a discussion about this the other
can't
time,
remember.
but I'm in the camp where like it's no matter what it is, like no matter what game it is, it's a very different experience if you're playing it as opposed to if you're watching it. Even if it focuses more on the story than the gameplay, I feel like you being there to put in some input like changes the experience.
Yeah.
You know, that's kind of like artsy and stuff. Like we had discussion where there was this game called Firewatch, which I have not played, but I roughly know what it is. And it was just like we were talking to our friend Willem, and he was just like, I really want to get this game Firewatch. And what Zach said was, he's like, I don't see very much replay value, so I'll probably just do a let's play.
Yeah,
I mean,
just
like
watch the
watch
Let's
a
Play
let's play. I mean,
It's a good movie.
and then I'm like,
I watched the Adam Let's Play.
and then I'm like,
from YMS.
see, I'm like, well, if a game, like for me, if a game is not like, you know, if it's not like a multiplayer game or anything, or like just a game where people like, like just playing with each other and everything, if it's like a story-driven game, I don't like watching a Let's Play because I want to be there to be playing it and experiencing the game because, like, that's the whole point of it being a game, even if it's more story-driven. And I also feel like I'm ripping off the developers, kind of, because I remember these guys, they made a game, there was this game called That Dragon Cancer, which everyone really loved.
That Dragon Cancer?
That Dragon Cancer. It's about...
Does our dragon have cancer?
No, wait, why did you put a pause there?
Because there's a comma there.
Oh, okay, it was just like That Dragon Cancer.
Yeah, it's just like That Dragon
Look,
Cancer.
it's either that dragon or cancer. You
But
pick one.
it's
You can't have both.
it's a game.
Death by Dragon or Death by Cancer?
It's a game about, like, a guy made a game about how his infant son died of cancer.
Huh.
And his name is Dragon.
And
His name's Baby Dragon.
well, this is a real guy who really
no.
it's
Now
not
you're
it was
an
like
asshole.
yeah,
Thanks, Brooks.
I was
Could
trying
have warned me.
I was trying
Brooks
to
is
say
an
that.
asshole.
I literally said the developer made a game about his son dying of
I wasn't
cancer.
paying attention.
Yeah,
I got caught up on Dead Dragon Cancer.
But
Anyway,
But yeah, it was a real kid died. Anyway, so like
Happens all the time.
everyone really loved it, and like people responded really great to the game. And the guy like came out and he's just like, "Hey, I'm glad everyone loves the game, but technically it's a financial failure because everybody loved it, but nobody bought it because they all just watched Let's Plays instead of playing the game, and so we have to write it off as like a financial failure." And I'm just like, that really sucks. So, and then that part with like the artsy bullshit side of it, where I'm like, games are meant to be played, even if you're only like moving a guy around.
But what's the value in that?
I feel like
is that honestly worth like say like $13?
I see
Like whose fault is that then?
I see it like the game The Stanley Parable.
Yes.
That game is incredibly different if you play it versus if you're watching it.
yeah.
I
That's
firmly
the only...
I
I've
firmly
never played
believe
it,
that.
I've never seen like it.
So-
No, I've seen the Steam Tray Let's Play of it. Never mind.
Yep.
Yeah, I firmly believe that game is very different playing it than watching it, and that game sort of cemented my ideology about this, where like games, like, just by being there, putting in even the smallest amount of input yourself instead of watching someone else do it and being passive, that can have a huge effect on like your experience with it.
But Firewatch isn't that kind of game.
Like even with that, I'm just like being able to be in the game, like it doesn't have to be like a 1-to-1 comparison. I just mean like it has an effect on you versus just watching it.
Yeah.
And if I'm even interested in the game, like, then I want to be playing it, not watching it.
A really good example for me, and I mean I've said this game a couple times, and it's only because I'm very poor and I don't buy games often, and the games I'm still playing I bought more than a year ago. Alien Isolation, like there's barely any cutscenes, but like there's story happening around you, and you exist in the story.
Is
Like
that
there's
the horror one?
yeah,
Okay,
like there's
that's
characters talking and they're getting killed, and they're like, oh, you gotta go do this, and you can still control and move, and there's consequences. Like I just hate it when it's like, all right, I moved like 3 spaces to the left, now I gotta sit and watch this cutscene. Like that I don't like. That I'm just like, all right. And I gotta like, put the controller down.
Has there been a game where like the character's trying to talk to you, like, quick, we need to go to the... Where are you going? What? All right.
What, for Alien Isolation?
No, just like in any game, I guess.
Probably.
I mean, yeah, I think that'd be kind of good, like, because that could also have serious consequences.
Yeah.
A certain door wouldn't unlock because like he never knew you were going to go to that door.
There's a game that specifically I've
a lot like Skyrim. Like that doesn't really have any cutscenes. Like that's like there's like just people talking.
Well, yeah, it's just like kind of like not freezes, but like pauses to have the dialogue bit.
Yeah. True.
With dragons fighting in the background.
Yeah.
But there's a game specifically that I've mentioned like a long time ago, so like you don't feel bad if you don't remember. But it's called The Beginner's Guide, and I've told you like that I want you to play. It's by the same guy who made Stanley Parable.
I watched it,
and but that's another one where I feel like it's more.
It was just an hour and 20 minutes.
Rewarding. Like it's more rewarding if you play it and everything. That will always be my thoughts on games. I'm like, why don't I just go see a movie if I want to see a movie? I'll just.
I mean, because a movie's only an hour and 30 minutes, whereas this game is a lot longer than a movie. Plus, you can like.
And then why not play it?
Well, yeah, but like again, I think this is all just preference. Because with me, it's like I'm gonna play a game because I'm there for the game. Like, I'm there to do stuff. Like I'm not like I'm totally cool with your story. Like I'm sure you thought about it, and there's got like all these twists and turns, and it's really interesting. But like if the gameplay like isn't fun or exciting for me or is interesting or is there's like not enough, then I'm just not interested. Like I'm sorry.
Look, all games
I'm sorry
can't
your
be-
game was a financial failure, but I'm sorry.
All games can't be financial successes and perfect, like Mighty Number 9. You see,
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so there was this Kickstarter done a while ago that raised a lot of money for like a Mega Man not sequel. What is it? What's a different word for sequel?
Spiritual successor.
Thank you.
Spiritual
That was
successor.
literally the exact word I was looking for. But yeah, spiritual successor to Mega Man, and it had like the same guy who made Mega Man working on it, so people thought this was great. Like it had a lot of promise to it. About I think $1 million was put into it.
About that.
Yeah,
Probably more.
A ridiculous amount of money for this game was put into it, and then it came out. It was shitty. It was like hardly
Mighty Number
polished.
9, more like Mighty Number 5.6 out of 10 from IGN.
Oh,
More like
speaking of-
Mighty No.
Oh, and like just like the financial failure thing that I'm talking about is not a game. It was not a game that had a lot of cutscenes and everything, and not a lot of gameplay. It was mostly gameplay and everything. I'm just saying because it was that kind of game where like you're experiencing the story and everything,
Like Soma.
and all that.
That game.
Well, it's not,
I watched it,
it's not
but
a horror
still.
game. Well, Soma's a horror game, but that Dragon Cancer. What I'm saying is, it was a financial failure, not because people would rather watch Let's Plays than actually buy and play the game, and that's what I mean. Not that it was just a bunch of cutscenes and everything. It didn't have like that many cutscenes. It was like one of those. It was one of those experience games, and I like those games because like I like playing through
Like Limbo.
Well,
Limbo, I like that.
Yeah.
Limbo.
I like-
Limbo had a story. It was a puzzle game, and there was like gameplay. Loved it.
like
Exactly what I think Inside's going to be like, and I want to play that one
Right.
instead. Because did you see the trailer for Inside?
No. This
I'll
is
show you that next
Well,
I
yeah,
time.
we'll
literally
show it
just
to you.
learned about this just now. Well, and also one thing I like to bring up is like I think, for one, I think we should continue with it. Like I say,
Well, yeah, we were going to continue with. Oh, we were just having a separate conversation. I'll cut this in later. Final thing on the video game things, I like experience games. I think even if they don't have like a ton of gameplay, I feel like it's fundamentally different to play a game than to watch a game, and you should probably play the game because games is an artistic medium. They can try different things than just kill these enemies. Now do a few puzzles. Now go to the next area and do some more puzzles and stuff like that.
Inside.
Right.
That looks like escaping a future concentration camp.
I just feel like it's like we can people can experiment with what
Took
constitutes
like 3
a
tries, but you
game.
finally got the words out
yeah,
there.
dude, I think that's fine, but they should be comfortable with having financial failures. Next
Oh.
bit. Speaking of numbers
That
and
man's
story
son died of
stuff.
cancer.
Speaking of
Whatever.
numbers and story stuff, I watched The Lobster. Lobster, 10 out of 10. Very funny. Thought it was hilarious. You didn't like The Lobster, did you?
Oh
The
no,
Lobster?
I really liked it. I just
Oh,
haven't
Lobster.
finished it.
The Lobster's the new movie with Colin Farrell. It's like a weird, really weird, absurdist, surreal comedy.
It's pretty
Which
good.
one's Colin Farrell?
He's from In Bruges.
Which guy?
The guy who's like
The main guy.
Oh, the main guy who
Yeah.
almost shoots himself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but
But the joke that I wanted to go to, and this doesn't spoil anything.
I like that actor.
Like, how far are you in The Lobster?
I'd say maybe about 20 or so minutes. I do that
20
thing.
minutes?
I do that thing with
The movie's like 2 hours long.
I do that thing where I do this with a lot of movies, more movies than I would like, which is I start watching a movie, it's probably like really late or something, and then I'm just like, this movie's really good, I really want to keep watching it, but I'm gonna go to bed now, and then I go to bed, and I just never get back to
Yeah,
it.
you forget about it.
Yeah,
That happens to me quite a lot. But just real quick, one of my favorite jokes from there is someone's like pointing a gun at someone. They're like, "How much do you love her? I love her with all my heart. On a scale of 1 to 15, how much? 14." Oh god, that movie's just full of shit like that.
That's great. I really like that. It's just like that pause. It's like 14.
Oh god.
Hey, 15 scale.
Hold on. The guy who made it, he did the movie Dogtooth, and I never saw that. Did you ever see Dogtooth?
I haven't seen that either.
And I guess one of my friends told me they saw Dogtooth, and I really liked it.
Yes, that too.
But yeah, The Lobster's really good. I want to finish
funny.
it.
Oh, hey, did you see his leg? Yeah. Oh, cool. And then it's just go to the next scene.
I feel like I need to watch it now.
It's like a lot of like awkward, like almost cringe comedy. Like a
I
lot of
like
like Tim and Eric.
The premise of it is
Never seen Tim and Eric.
It takes
Oh,
place.
Tim
It
and
takes
Eric.
place in this sort of like somewhat alternate future. It's like the near future and everything.
Yeah, like it's 2017.
Yeah, 2017 or so. But the premise is
the far off
it's
future.
like it's illegal for somebody to be single past a certain age. So if you reach a certain age and you're still single, you get sent to this one
camp.
To this camp and everything, and it's just like you have this many months in order to find somebody at this camp and like get married and everything. But if you don't get married, then we're gonna turn you into an animal and set you loose in the wild. But don't worry, you get to choose the animal you want to be.
Yeah.
Huh.
And
Colin Farrell's like, I want to be a lobster.
Oh, why?
His explanation is like, because they live forever, they're always like, what is it like? They're not always fertile. They're always intimate. Is like, or they always have sex or something.
He had like a good explanation, and then he's just like, a lobster's an excellent choice.
Yeah, and I love that actress too. She's fucking.
Oh yeah, she's in everything.
Yeah, she's great.
one of those British actors that's in everything.
Oh god, but yeah, Lobster.
Carmen Diaz?
No.
No.
Zach, please.
She was in Secret Agent Tony Banks.
Oh my god.
I remember Secret Agent Tony Banks too. I remember really liking the song that they played during the climax. Like he was doing some secret agent stuff. It was cutting. It was cutting back to that, and then the band doing the final performance. I don't remember what the song was.
War. What is it good for?
Oh, was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Well,
I remember that movie. I watched it like 20 times.
That movie fucking sucks.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I hated it.
I love that movie.
I hated the movie as a kid.
I mean, I watched them as a kid. Like I haven't
watched it recently. I haven't seen it recently.
I haven't seen them in years, but I know for a fact that they suck. Because know why? Because they're Disney Channel original movies.
Yeah,
there's never been. I don't care what your fucking nostalgia is. I don't care what you 90s kids or whatever. There's never been a good Disney Channel original movie. They've all been terrible. They're all awful.
My exact memory was.
Shut up, Rachel. I'd probably seen Brink and it probably sucked.
There was one about magicians learning how to become magicians.
I don't care about
that. That was pretty cool.
I remember liking the one where it's like a Phantom of the movie theater or whatever. But
Grace, how come you're never on our show?
It's Rachel.
That's Rachel.
Fuck! God damn it! Ah!
Don't knock over things again.
Anyway,
Rachel, be on our show. We need a demographic. God damn it.
That was the maid of the hotel. Is
it a hotel, motel?
One of those two. I don't know. But she was randomly yelling at us, sharing her opinions of fucking.
You lost? I lost.
I found myself again.
Didn't Disney also Disney Network? God damn it!
I gotta find it.
Didn't they also do that one where like it's like fucking Drake Bell and he's trying to be a superhero but he's not a superhero?
No.
Dragonfly?
That was a superhero movie. I'm pretty sure that was made by the people who do like Epic Movie.
Oh, I hated that.
Fucking all that shit sucks.
Like,
all of those parody movies are terrible.
I went to like a birthday party once. I was like really young. I think I cried at it. I probably cried at it. That's what I did.
That's why I always did at birthday parties. and normal parties. Pretty much any social gathering I go to.
They had like a shelf of movies, and they're like, oh, we could like. Yeah, one was like, oh, we got like Jaws, we got like Schindler's List, we got fucking Terminator, and I was like, well, dude, Terminator or Jaws, like that sounds fucking great. And like they're like, oh, let's watch this superhero movie with Drake Bell. My mom just got it, and I was like, no, let's not.
Phantom of the Megaplex, is that what you were thinking?
I think that's probably what I was talking. I remember liking that, but that probably also sucks.
The one I'm talking about was like
Luck of the Irish. That one was funny and stupid.
Drake Bell, his parents are superheroes, and like. I remember the opening scene where he's pretending to do all these lifts.
Two things. One, that actor is not Drake Bell, and two, that's Sky High.
Oh, is it Sky High?
Sky High was great. Was that a Disney Channel original?
What am I thinking of with Drake Bell then?
Superhero movie. I literally just said that.
Yeah, it's called Superhero.
Like I said, it's Epic Movie or like disaster movie.
Sky High. Sky High is what I'm thinking of.
I remember liking Sky
High.
Wait, no, is Sky High a Disney Channel original?
Is it?
I don't know if it's.
That's why I brought it up because I feel like it'd be a Disney. Channel
I love
original.
that movie. I still like it.
I hated that shit.
What's wrong with it?
I thought it was dumb as fuck. I wanted to watch Jaws at that birthday party. I didn't want to watch Sky High.
What's wrong with Sky High?
You're just like, this isn't from the 70s! And he threw it out the window.
This isn't my childhood. And then
this isn't my childhood before I was born.
Yeah. And then we just played Grand Theft Auto, so I didn't care.
Alright. But,
I think I was like...
I don't know this movie, but I can already tell it's a perfect movie because it's called Dad Napped.
Oh, actually, can I see that, please?
Sure, Dad Napped, 2009. Oh, that's what it looks like.
Of course that's the cover.
Oh no, my dad's
Oh no,
in that.
I'm in a.
Oh wait, hold on. Is this a score system? Like what they were
Oh
rated?
no, I'm in a movie.
Is that the IMDb score? Oh yeah, hold on. I'll let you know anything that's over like a 7. Brink,
God.
that's over a 7. Don't Look Under the Bed. Don't know what that is. The Color of Friendship.
Oh, Jesus.
That sounds
Okay,
like-
it's-
Is that the Martin Scorsese sequel to The Color of Money?
yeah, the third in the line of those movies.
Yeah, The Color of Friendship, yeah.
Wow, this-
Scorsese called it the Terminator Genesis of the series.
Oh
As
hey,
in the best one, because James
a movie
Cameron
with
was
Shia
best.
LaBeouf.
Oh,
Yeah, young Shia LaBeouf. True
Young
Confessions.
He was probably in the Even Stevens movie as well.
Well, yeah.
Like, I think Sky High, I don't think it was Disney Channel original, but it was a Disney movie because I
Yeah, the Kim Possible movie. That one was actually good.
I never watched Kim Possible. That
Oh, I love.
I
Kim
watched
Possible.
Kim Possible sometimes and remember liking it and remember thinking the movie was alright and it's probably bad, so I don't know.
Oh, I like that. Oh,
But-
the Phineas and Ferb movie.
I don't like Phineas and
You
Ferb.
don't like Phineas and
I just
Ferb? Alright, you know
don't.
what?
It's
I
just
see
something just something about it. It's just like I just don't like
Sky
this.
High has a 60% on Rotten Tomatoes and a 6.2 on IMDb, so the kids loved it. I'm sure.
I mean,
It's
yeah.
got like a D minus.
Oh, hey, Matt caught a ride on.
I mean, I don't
Who the fuck was in this?
I don't
movie?
really use Rotten Tomatoes to judge the quality of a film.
No, it's always
Yeah.
like oh, like there's been movies that have been like 30% that I fucking enjoyed.
Right.
But like the consensus.
But
I
I'm
feel like
not.
always
I'm not
works
saying
pretty
it's
well.
not like stupid or anything.
No,
It-
I'm saying it's stupid.
it-
It's some dumb kid bullshit that I did not care for. I wanted to watch Jaws or Terminator 2. God damn it! If I had a time machine, I'd go back in time and kill all those
You
kids
should-
except for me.
It's just like there's not enough violence in
There's
this.
not enough violence or nudity. I hate it. Oh, fucking Kurt Russell's in this. Oh no!
Kurt Russell and Bruce Campbell.
What are they in?
Oh,
They're
man.
both in Sky High.
I like
they-
that movie.
They really needed to pay their rent.
It's still. A good
I mean,
movie.
like the
no,
way
I'm
I
sorry.
view that, I'm like that's harmless. It's like it's not hurting anybody.
No, it's not. I'm sure they all had a good time on the set and they had a lot of laughs. I'm sure they had a good time.
But anyway, it was one of many things that made me like superheroes.
Was this a flop? Please tell me it was a flop.
Which
was
one?
what a flop.
Sky High.
Oh,
don't think it
probably yeah,
was.
because they never made a sequel.
That's true.
So
I don't know. I still liked it.
anyway, Disney Channel. I remember there was this one that I hated so much called Cadet Kelly. It starred Hilary Duff, and the thing was she was like this preppy city girl who had to go to a military boot camp, and then
For something reason.
I don't know if this is just it may be this movie that created this thing, but there is a certain trope that I hate, but it's very specific. So give me a second to explain this. It's when this cool like 90s cool type of thing, this rebel type of kid who's just like doesn't play the games of the system. He's just like, oh, I'm the cool one. I'm not gonna follow any of your rules, but not against an unjust system, but a system that didn't really do anything to them. They're just kind of being shitty for no
Right,
reason.
because they're the rebels.
Like the military academy, it's just like, yeah, like you can go in this whole thing about like, the military and all that stuff, and the training of that Full Metal Jacket goes into a lot of the like negative parts of that. But it's literally a military academy, a school that is not the actual military. That's just like, we're just gonna teach kids some discipline. No, shut up! Cadet Kelly is awful, and I hated it. I hated it when I was a child, and I hate it
You
now.
call the INS.
But basically, she's
I like to
just,
stick
was a
to the
little
point
racist.
that you guys like good things, but not nice things.
Oh, fuck, I hate that so much. Like, oh, you don't
What?
like nice things. It's such an asshole thing to say.
I'm trying to say it in the least asshole way. You don't like
But
Sky
then-
High. It's not for people like, oh yeah, the filming angle, it's not in 70 millimeter.
That's not what the fuck I'm saying.
You're kind
Am I
of
some
pretentious.
hipster?
Yeah.
It's a dumb, stupid kids movie. I'm sorry.
Alright.
Luke, dude, I like the fucking Land Before Times movies. What the fuck?
Because
do
they
you want
had
from me?
dinosaurs in it.
Yes, but they're also kids movies. Did I like Ferngully? I feel like I probably like Ferngully.
Ferngully's awful.
I don't
It's
know
got
what
Robin
Ferngully
Williams
is.
in it. That's all that we care about. Like Aladdin, it's got Robin Williams in it.
But Zach doesn't like when we analyze movies.
Even though
It's
that's a thing
not
we want to
that-
do.
It's that
No, I mean like I think this
you
is
guys have
What's your
more.
definition of a nice movie?
A nice movie, like mostly the Disney movies meant for children, movies that like are like, oh hey, it's kind of happy.
First off,
and
me and
stuff.
him, we've already been through this conversation. We've
agreed to no longer
there's
discuss
kids
this.
movies that I also like. I'm sorry, I'm not fucking sucking Disney's dick all the fucking time.
No, you're just like.
Sorry, I'm not sucking that anti-Semitic asshole's dick.
Well,
Trying to have a normal.
the whole like
conversation.
anti-Semitic thing was never like proven. It was never quoted
Yes,
on
it
saying
was.
anything.
He
Where
fucking
was
dro-
it? I looked into it. I was wondering. She's like, dude, what?
Just
what
because
exactly
you
did
opened
he
an
say?
Aladdin DVD doesn't mean you're looking
No,
into things.
no,
right.
I actually looked.
We've been through this.
No, we've never had the anti-Semitic discussion. We agreed to never discuss Marvel and Disney and all that stuff because we'll never agree
He
on
fucking
it.
joined the what is it? It's like the anti-Semitic like writers guild or some shit.
When did he do that?
I don't. When he was alive.
Like because I
We're
looked
both
at,
googling this sec.
but like
No, I've just
well,
given up.
there's a very good chance that I'm just wrong. I just remember being like, what exactly anti-Semitic stuff did he do? And I looked into it and I didn't find anything. You know what? Let's change discussion topics because we're never going to agree on this. And like we've had this conversation before and have been unable to agree on it before. So
Power Rangers. I really like the Power Rangers.
yeah, Power Rangers.
Let me tell you my Power Ranger VHS story real quick.
Okay.
So
Because you mentioned it last time, but you didn't
Yeah.
really go into depth.
So I think because someone like said something else and like we totally forgot it.
Right.
So for when I was really young, I used to go to karate. I used to go to TriStar. I wanted to be a karate
Right.
master like
Right.
every other 5-fucking-year-old.
I also went to karate.
Yeah. And so what they
How
had,
far did you get?
I got the camouflage belt. The
I got
second one.
camouflage belt. What the fuck is a camouflage
Why
belt?
does everybody say that when I say camouflage
Because
belt?
it's not a
that's
thing.
not a real thing.
Well, at TriStar was they had camouflage belts.
TriStar's a scam, just like Hop Keto or whatever.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
then yeah, of
Mine-
course. It's a
the-
karate place
one-
for kids.
The one I went to was, I don't remember the name of it, but it was also probably a scam. But I got to purple belt, and there was
Okay.
no camouflage
Well, we had
belt.
camouflage belt.
Well,
that
that's,
was the
that's
second one.
stupid.
I still have my
That's
camouflage
dumb.
belt with the tape on it. I'll
I
find
think
it.
we threw out all my belts, so...
I've still got all mine up to black.
So we would go there, and this was the routine. It was like I'd get McDonald's in the morning with my mom, and then we go to TriStar, and then
Kind of defeats the purpose.
yeah, I
doesn't
know.
it?
No,
Okay.
that's there. There was a whole process on how I got fat. I'll tell you the fat story after this.
Isn't it more of a fat saga?
Aha! But so
I love you, Josh.
I love you too, Brooks. For now. So and they would always have like VHSs like on like a rack for you to like rent out, and they had like the Karate Kid. They had fucking the fucking Chris Farley one where he was a ninja.
Oh, Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills, yeah. And then they had like a bunch of Power Ranger stuff. And so this time I like checked out a bunch of Power Ranger VHSs. Like I got 2, and my mom was like, "Josh, you know, we're kind of trying to save money. Do you still want to go to karate?" And I was like, "Not really. But can we still go to McDonald's?" And she was like, "Yes, we can still go to McDonald's." I was like, yes! And so I just kept these like Power Ranger VHSs that I never brought back, and I would watch them all the time. And then I recently found them when I was looking for a bunch of VHSs to play on that TV you gave me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, that TV, I reshot 2 shots for If You See Her so it can be incorporated. Because I was thinking about having that in another movie and have it all string together like a universe.
Nice.
But yeah, I gotta make sure that VHS still works. It has like 3 episodes on it and shit.
Yeah, like, a lot of shows would do that. I think some still do, but I think they mostly moved away from it. With
Yeah.
VHSs and DVDs, they would just, like, be like, here's a collection of a few episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they would just throw them out. And that's what makes it, like, so difficult to, like, get complete series of different things. Like, only the really popular ones will later be like, oh, here's the remastered, like, entire seasons.
Now you can torrent it all. Brought to you by Pirate Bay, ISO Hunt, and what's the third one? Kick-Ass Torrents.
But we do not approve of
No,
those
I would
activities.
never, ever do that.
Book 'em,
None of
boys.
us do that.
Oh, you're the DEA
I
Torrents?
had the mic on me all along.
Brooks, Zach, that's just your finger.
What? Damn it! I left the mic back in the car, and the car was on fire.
Oh, shit.
With the drug dogs.
Oh, no.
I left the windows up too. Oh, I got it. Get a ticket.
It'll be
Damn
lunchtime now.
What?
We eat the dogs.
Oh, we're not.
He's like, hang on. What time is it right now?
Pakistani?
What'd you say?
I said we're not Pakistani. Do they eat dogs?
No, I don't
What's,
know.
No.
what's the culture that eats dogs?
Well,
The Koreans. I have no
I
idea.
don't know.
Zach, what time is it right now?
I don't want to answer you because I feel like there's a
then it's 5 months since the dog's caught on fire.
Oh, okay.
What was I gonna say? Oh, speaking of eating dogs, I watched a thing about do you know the company Firestone, the tire people who make rubbers and plastics?
Is it like Cold Stone but with tires?
Yes, it is like Cold Stone with tires.
I've gotten my car fixed there.
Well, fun fact about Firestone, they kind of helped fund a African warlord who killed and raped several people.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
no, this is like an actual thing.
Where the fuck did this come from?
I've mentioned them already before, but I've been watching a lot of PBS Frontline documentaries. They're fucking really good. And they,
everything that comes out of his mouth is like, I saw this documentary.
Yeah, I like documentaries, goddammit. And so, there's this one, and I gotta finish it. So, I can't remember any of their names either. Like, they were all, like, military general warlords that were taking over Liberia, or not Libya, like Liberia.
It's pronounced labia.
Oh, yeah, thank you. And Firestone in, like, the 60s moved there because they could make, like, because, like, that's where, like, the rubber plants were, that they could fucking make their shit, and, like, they have this, like, not corporation, factory. And, so a bunch of people moved over there during the 80s to take over it, like, new Firestone people. And that was during some sort of revolution going on over there. And all these warlords were, like, taking over the place and destroying it. And then they finally met one warlord, or one finally took over, who didn't want to destroy it, but it was like, hey, you let me keep this place, and, I'll keep, or you let me be a warlord, and you fucking let me use this place, and I won't destroy your factory. And they basically helped fund his, like, military thing.
Well then.
And he raped and murdered several people, and I think he's still alive, too.
Okay.
Classy. Very classy.
Thank you, Firestone.
Firestone.
I probably butchered a lot of that. It's like an hour long, and I watched it while I was falling asleep. But that's like the general thing, that Firestone might be assholes. But like all the guys who were like taking care of the company during then were like, yeah, we made a lot of mistakes and probably shouldn't have done that.
You think?
Yeah. So Frontline Kids, watch that.
Yeah, Frontline Kids. This Sunday on the PBS. PBS Kids.
On Weta Kids.
I remember PBS.
Tonight.
There was Zoom, right? That was a show.
Yeah.
That was all I remember.
Oh,
I remember the kids, the three guys, time travel trio or whatever, where they had there were fucking three of them, and they had a book, and the book would transport them to different time periods. I remember watching that all the time. And then in the future, there were like girl versions of each of them, and yeah. I remember that, and I remember the
Rule
King
63 or whatever.
I remember the King Tut one.
Rule 63 or something of the internet is if a male version of them exists.
Oh no, wait. 34 is the porn one.
Yeah, 34
is the porn one. 63 is the reverse gender.
Yeah, there's always a reverse gender of a male character.
Right, or a female character.
Yeah.
And then another PBS Kids show that I remember, it was either PBS Kids or Discovery Channel, one of those two.
Discovery Kids.
Discovery Kids, that's what I meant.
Discover Kids.
Discover Kids. There was this one that was like really like if you thought about it, it was really morbid. It was about like King Tut, who was like brought over to like his like casket was brought over to New York. He came to life and he went on wacky adventures with this one chick.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But then he's like, you're a dead child.
Yeah.
And then like they interacted with all the Egyptian gods and everything.
Yeah, I know exactly.
And I find that hilarious because, not only because of the dead child thing, but also because King Tut is this incredibly unremarkable Egyptian ruler. He only ruled for like a few years and then he died because he was all like deformed or something.
His parents were brother and sister.
Yeah, he was all like deformed and then he died, and his reign was completely unremarkable. And the only reason people like lift him up is because he was the only mummy, like, for the time, he was, like, the only mummy that anyone discovered, because grave robbers would plunder the important kings and their tombs, so they left King Tut's alone.
Yeah.
Huh.
Because nobody gave a shit about him.
And there was, like, a whole conspiracy, like, oh, it's cursed and all the people died. And I was like, weren't they all, like, 90 when they found it?
It was also the 20s. Oh, yeah, the SNL thing?
Yeah.
Is that copyright?
That's all we can play.
Yeah.
That's all we can play.
King Tut. I fucking love the video to that too, where he's just like,
oh yeah, that's great.
Steve Martin, why did you die? P.S. He's not dead. Brooks thinks he's dead, though.
I don't think he's...
Yes, and Brooks, yes, and!
Well, if with Pink Panther 2, he might as well be dead.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw Pink Panther.
They dragged John
the first
Cleese into that, too.
Yeah, they did. Oh, John Cleese.
John Cleese has made a lot of... All of the Monty Python people, like, all of them, like, post-Monty Python have made terrible...
The time that I watched it, I think it's because I watched it by myself.
Oh, okay.
And I was just like, this isn't funny.
I thought you were going to say, like, a bunch of theater kids made you watch Holy Grail, and I'm like, that could probably be a bad setting. I watched it on my own, and I thought...
Well,
great.
I never forced you to watch Holy Grail.
Well,
I forced other people to watch various things, but I never forced Zach to watch Holy Grail.
You were just the straw that broke the camel's back, because everyone's like, oh, you haven't seen Holy Grail? Why haven't you seen Holy Grail?
I think Life of Brian's a little bit better, in my opinion.
Well, I like Life of Brian, but Holy Grail will always be my favorite comedy of all time. I'm taking a stand. It's my favorite. You know, and he's just like, I love it so much.
I choose a comedy special probably.
Oh. Did you ever watch Flying Circus?
What do you mean by a comedy special?
Like, stand up. Because those are actually.
I mean like an actual comedy film.
Oh.
Like a comedy movie. And even among comedy specials, I'm like, yeah, I'd still rank Monty Python and the Holy Grail above them. Like I love Bo Burnham and good place in my heart. But, you know, you can't beat Holy Grail.
Zach's nodding his head yes.
I think he can.
Well, what movie would you choose?
I don't know.
Because I no longer have lists. I have a bar where everyone hangs out, and I'm like, hey, I like you, and I like you. Get drunk.
And I
just forget everything I see. I just know some things. I'm like, that is alright.
That's why it's so easy to rape you.
What?
What?
Well, no, what was that thing you whispered in the...
I said I like Monty Python, Life of Grail.
You see,
Huh, okay.
You see, you have the bar thing, and I just remember different movies at different times. Like, basically...
Kind of like Rain Man, except, less...
That's not a comedy!
No, but like when
he was calling me retarded. Because he's
not retarded.
No, that's funny.
Because he's such a good friend. He's calling me retarded for being able to remember things sometimes.
Exactly.
I can remember the names of movies I've seen, and thus I must be retarded.
Yeah.
No,
because Zach is the normal one, and he can't remember things. Because clearly that's the bar that we set everything else by.
Zach's just so cool with his fucking frosted tips.
Anyway,
just the frosted tips.
You look like you should be in the background of a fucking smash.
Anyway,
the first time I heard that.
I decide what my all-time favorites of certain things are, and then whatever I remember at the time, those are my other favorites.
Yeah.
Like they will come and go, and I will like
so
various things.
So for this month it's Holy Grail. Next month it'll be Schindler's List for best comedies.
And then the next month after that, it's going to be We Need to Talk About Kevin. Best comedy.
That's an intense movie.
That is a great comedy.
I've never seen it, but
you would love that movie.
It's a very good movie.
Yeah, because I don't like nice things.
It's not nice. It's good.
It's a very good movie.
It's not nice though.
It's got the new
Perks
Flash
from Being
in
a
it.
Wallflower. That guy.
Ezra Miller.
Oh, okay.
It also has fucking either
Queen
Kate
from Narnia.
Tilda Swinton.
Oh yeah, I meant to. Speaking of
Stupid Guy, Ballad of Ricky Bobby. Best friend.
Oh,
John C. Reilly, one of my
also
favorite
in
actors.
Lobster.
Yeah, he's great.
I like him.
Yeah, he's great.
He's great.
He's funny in that. Real quick, because I forgot to mention this when we talked about the children's films. I like the Harry Potter movies. I enjoyed those.
I liked some of the Harry Potter movies.
I really liked the first one. I had a really good time seeing the second one because I saw it on a field trip in a theater. I saw the third one, and then
First one scared the shit out of me.
I skipped. Fuck.
Man, we only have like 2 minutes left too.
First two movies.
Harry Potter. Totally not. That I did not find out Bryan Cranston's going to be in the new Power Rangers movie.
Yeah, we totally did. We didn't only have to stop the recording, and then during that time, I told Josh that Bryan Cranston's playing Zordon in the new movie.
Great, A+. But yeah, Harry Potter. Loved the first one. Second one, saw in theaters, had great memories of that. Third one, I think Prisoner in Azkaban's the third one, right?
Yeah.
Goblet of Fire, I never saw.
That's one of the better ones, in my opinion.
I've never seen it.
What's your name in the Goblet of Fire?
And then Order of the Phoenix, I saw twice in theaters for some reason with my dad. At the IMAX
Deathly
theater.
Hallows, right? Part 1 and 2. Am I missing?
That was like the last one.
Yeah, and then Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah, Half-Blood Prince.
The sixth one. You see, like, I have nostalgia for all of them. Like anyone in our age bracket, like growing up and everything. Like, because, like, we sort of, like, grew up alongside those movies and everything. But for the most part, there's only, like, one or two of them that I will revisit. and those are mostly the third one and the fourth one. Like, those, in my opinion, were the highest quality ones.
Daniel Radcliffe is in a new movie where he spies on neo-Nazis. Have you guys seen this?
Yeah, I've seen the trailer for that.
I just saw horns.
He's also in a movie called Swiss Army Man, which I really want to see.
Horns seems like it was great in the book, but the movie kind of seemed like it cut out a bunch of key bits.
I thought it was really dumb with the trailer. What was it called, like Imperium or something? I thought it was like, because I hate it when trailers do that. It's like, oh, so epic, dun-dun-dun. And I was like, because spying on neo-Nazis wasn't exciting enough. We have to fucking try and amp this up when it already seems interesting.
Yeah.
Well,
it looked like.
Well, think of like it's not just you. The trailer's made for. It's made for the millions of people. Many of whom could not give a shit about spying on neo-Nazis.
No, I know, because some of them are probably neo-Nazis. No, I always think trailers are awful representations for movies.
Oh yeah,
because they're never made by the director either.
No, they're not. They're either made by the studio or they hire out like companies specifically made to do that.
Like, I really do.
Like, trailers have never been good.
Yeah. I mean, there's like good trailers.
Like, well, there's been
good trailers for shitty movies too.
Yeah, like the Bohemian Rhapsody trailer for
Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Well, we have no idea.
We have no idea. Like, it could go either way. Yeah. It's not directed by Zack Snyder.
No.
So
we signing off then?
Yeah, let's just do this.
We accomplished so
well,
much.
first we do plugs. So, if you enjoyed this, which I don't fucking know, but if you enjoyed this, then you can find us. You can find us on SoundCloud and iTunes. You can just Google search Brooks and Zach 100 Years Podcast. If that makes it easy. Yeah, you can follow us on Twitter, which is at 100 Years Pod. I'm at Squeezy McCheesy. Zach is at Brave Snuggles. Josh is at Barrett Films.
Yep, I'm also Dr. Kumbo on everything else.
Yeah, all that stuff. Like, we have our own YouTube channel with 100 Years. Pinterest. You can check out the abridged, Katana Gatari abridged video that we made. Check that out. People saying it's kind of funny. Like, we got a lot of likes.
Nobody's gonna watch it.
Nobody's gonna watch it. Nobody's ever gonna see it. It's gonna be buried. It's gonna be,
It's already been deleted.
Yeah, we already deleted it. The channel's gone. We're, changing identities as we speak.
This is the last.
I'm Jake George Scott.
Oh, God, I ripped my shorts again.
Please do not tie it around your goddamn neck, Zach.
You fucking idiot.
Well, I love you, but don't do that.
Yeah, we like you too much for you to die.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to do that officially.
Well, but give me another 8 years. Anyway.
We know that.
Yeah,
the audience doesn't know that.
Are you gonna do a Hunter S. Thompson? You're like, I got 3 years left, and then you're gonna kill
yourself.
yourself.
It was 9 years.
What? Anyway, so what's Hunter S. Thompson?
The fucking... Oh, you've never seen Fear and Loathing. You've never seen Fear and Loathing.
I've seen parts of Fear and Loathing.
Fear and Loathing is great.
That's
another movie that's, like we were talking about earlier, it's got, a poor rating, but I think it's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. So, don't use Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, just go see movies. Just go see fucking movies. Metacritic, I can never understand. Go fuck yourself, Metacritic.
Just watch movies and form your own opinions on them.
All right, so the same sign off we do every time.
Never interrupted. I will not. Oh, jeez, god damn it, son of a bitch, son of a fuck! Grab!
Yeah.
No! Come on!
What was that?
Restart.
Same sign off we do every time.
No one,
because it's not, Josh. It's not like.
As your friends bicker in the background, you just put on headphones and try to blare out the music of regular conversation with your own music of white noise and sadness. Nothing else can fill the void in your heart from shitty movies that are being spoken. But as you wake up from this self-obsessed criticism for yourself, you clench your hands around the microphones, ignoring your friends' scream for help, and say, Brooks and Zach, 100 years. Thanks for listening, everybody.
See ya.